Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kpop Lite, where we fangirl responsibly. I'm Rachel,
And I'm Lindsay.
and we are back after a very long, extended break.
Yeah, just a little holiday break.
Yeah, and we missed doing the pod, and we're excited to be back and catch up on all things that happened over the break, talk about 2025. Yeah, it's been a while. So Lindsay and I were just saying we're feeling a little bit out of practice with the pod.
Yeah, we gotta warm up. We're feeling a little iced. Happy 2026, everyone. We hope this year is full of so many good K-pop things and so many more podcasts.
It's BTS year.
It is the year of BTS. It is the year of the horse and also the year of BTS comeback.
How many years has it been since they were all together? 4?
Um I think since they released new music, it was like 4 years.
That is
Isn't that crazy?
wild.
I know. I remember when they came back from the military last summer, I said, "We just need to let them chill, like, stop freaking out, everybody." But now I'm kinda to that point where I'm needing something from them. I'm like, "I'm giving it 6 months. Give me a Run BTS episode. Give
Yeah,
me something." I don't even need a full album. I just need, like, something to grasp
something.
onto. Yeah.
I know. I mean, the album's coming out in March, right?
Mhm.
That's soon. I feel like we should start seeing some things soon.
Pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not okay, as much as I want it to happen, I'm not ready for all of what's about to happen. The tour and stuff is scaring me. It's
I'm overwhelmed
overwhelming.
already.
I've already
Yeah.
tapped out. I'm not even engaging in it.
No, in my head, I've already accepted that I will not be getting tickets, so I'm just a third party observer at this point, I
Yeah, I
think.
don't even know how it's possible. We
I'm
don't
not ready for the
even
bloodbath. I'm just
we don't even sign up for the pre-sales for, like, the things that we can sign up for pre-sale for. Like, we are just not cut out for this life.
no. Maybe we could, like, pay someone to do it for us. Who knows what they're doing?
If
Like a
anyone has
ticketing
any
expert?
resources or advice for how BTS ticketing is gonna work and how we could secure tickets that are less than, selling my soul and or leg, um, that'd be amazing because I don't know how this is gonna shake out.
Mhm.
Rachel mentioned we should go to Hong Kong for the concert, but in my mind, I feel like that's one of the places that would have the most demand. Like, I don't know strategically where is the best place to try to go.
I just said that because I wanna go to Hong Kong. I think it'd be really
I
fun,
do as
but
well.
I
Mhm.
I do think it would be incredibly difficult to get tickets.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and, like, using a ticketing system that we have no idea how to use in
Yeah.
a different language. It'll be fun. It'll be a learning experience.
Okay, but before we really launch into talking about BTS, we have to talk about last year. We have to talk about 2025, our Spotify Wrapped, kind of tie 2025 K-pop Lite with a nice ribbon before we march on to 2026.
Yeah, and it might seem a bit delayed. I know Spotify Wrapped came out in about November, but hey, better late than never. We never said we were timely people. And I just wanna talk about 2025 too, because it was such a fun year, and obviously we started the podcast, which
Mhm.
has been amazing and so special, and I feel like that led us to learn about so many new groups and find so many new interests within the world of K-pop, and we had so many fun moments, went to so many more concerts than we've ever been
Mhm.
to.
KCON.
Yeah, like, we really did so much, and I'm just, like, proud of us for doing it, and,
Yeah.
like, I mean, obviously, we didn't have weekly episodes the whole year, but we were, like, really consistent and put out such good content and connected with so many people, so I don't wanna move on to 2026 without wrapping 2025 up and talking about some of our highlights.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy that we're coming up on 1 year of the pod.
Mhm.
We really started strong, and then I feel like over the months and kind of into the end of last year, we got busier and busier. So
Mhm.
it will be fun to like think back and reflect on 1 year of Kpop Lite and where we started and how far we've come and yeah, all the fun experiences we had together cuz I feel like we saw each other more last year than we did any other year. Um
Mhm.
which was so fun to keep seeing you every few months and now I'm like I have to see Lindsay every few months.
I
It's
know,
not
it feels
complete without her.
weird. It feels weird if we don't yeah, we kinda been on the cadence of every few months, and I feel like most of our trips or, like, reunions were based around, like, a concert or
Mhm.
something K-pop related, which has been fun. Um, I as we're talking about starting the pod, we launch in February, I think our first or second episode, you told me about the song Python
Oh my
and
gosh.
introduced me to GOT7, and for and for that, I have my life, to honor you and thank you for. Python completely changed the trajectory of my life, that song, and I think I said immediately 'cause you told me about it, I listened to it, and the next episode, I said, "I am obsessed with the song, this is gonna be my top song on Spotify Wrapped,"
Mhm.
and what do you know? It was my number 1 song on my
You
Spotify
called
Wrapped.
it. You
Yep.
called it. It's crazy that that was, like I agree with you that that, for me it wasn't my top song, but I think it was probably my favorite song of 2025,
Uh-huh.
and that song came out so early, and it just
Mhm.
it stayed with us all throughout 2025. It was almost, 2024's Chick Chick Boom
Yes.
for
Yes.
for you.
Mhm.
That song
Mhm.
kind of did
Yeah, where
something for you in
you
2024.
consistently come back to it every time it
Mhm.
comes on, you're like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this
Yeah.
song." And when things come out in the beginning of the year, it has such a bigger chance of being, like, your number 1 song.
Mhm.
So, I feel like we knew that song was gonna make a mark throughout 2025, and I feel like you also called that on Mark Lee's album, because
Oh,
that came out
yes.
towards the beginning of the year, and you were like, "This'll be, one of my top albums."
Yeah. And it was my top album, and on the the playlist that Spotify does that's just, like, your
Mhm.
top songs of 2025, every single song on that album is on that playlist.
Ah, I love that.
I listened to that album on repeat the entire year. I will never
Yeah.
stop talking about the genius that is Mark Lee.
No, he's really everything. I, wrote down to mention, 82 Pressin' because that song was not
Mm.
on my top songs, but, like, I just need to call that out as, like, such a monumental song for me this year. I love Mark and Haechan in that. We saw it live at KCON, which was,
It was
so
so
amazing.
good.
And that also, I was gonna say, is one of my favorite dances of the year. I find that dance so
Yeah.
mesmerizing, and the practice video of them doing it, I have watched so many times, and I'll, like, go slow-mo just to see the synchronization and, like, the moves they're
Uh-huh.
doing because I just love the choreography so much. So, Mark
That song
Lee
is so good.
had a huge impact on us this year. Let's just say that.
Mhm. I do feel like this was the year that I kind of discovered Mark Lee and
Mhm.
NCT.
NCT, yes, that
Yeah.
was on my list to say too, is, like, one of the new artists we really got into this year was NCT, like, at large,
Yeah.
because we didn't even know about 10 before, like, you didn't know
No.
AV.
And I got into NCT because of, my friend Maddie who told me about NCT. That was her favorite group. And I remember going over to Maddie's house and we watched a bunch of NCT music videos. And I think that's when I texted you and I was like, "Oh, this is bad. We're gonna we're gonna
We're
both
gonna
kind of fall down this
fall
rabbit
in
hole."
deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Super M video came on and you said,
Oh my
"Oh
gosh.
no, it's gonna be a lifelong passion of mine."
Jopping changed my life trajectory for
Another
sure.
huge song of the year that was not on my Wrapped, but made a mark.
Yeah. Made a mark.
Made a Mark Lee.
Okay, let's talk about our Wrapped. Let's kind of run through for everybody our top artists, top songs.
Okay. So we'll start with our top artists. Mine were number 117, 2 Stray Kids, 3 P1 Harmony, 4 Got 7, and 5th place Boy Next Door.
Nice. I definitely have a lot of similarities. Mine were 117, 2 Stray Kids, 3 Mark, 4 The
Mhm.
Rose, and 5 Boy Next Door.
Love that.
So
Okay,
pretty
Boy Next
similar.
Door, huge surprise to me.
Same. And also for you, we can talk about it, but you had a lot of ampersand 1.
Okay, yeah. So I should we do our songs then, and then we can discuss
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all of it at the same time? Okay. So, uh, Rachel did a little foreshadowing with the, ampersand 1. So my top songs were Python, On and On by ampersand 1. Number 3 was Fall in Love Again, by P1 Harmony. Number 4 was Sheesh by ampersand 1. And number 5 was He plus She equals We by ampersand 1.
So much ampersand 1.
I know.
Which is funny because, I mean, I like all those songs too, but, like, I don't know anything about that group.
No, I know nothing about the group. I remember I was getting served an ad for one of their concerts, and I
Mhm,
think I told Rachel, like, "I keep getting served this group." We added a few songs to our playlist, and I just really love those songs, and again, those came out early in the year. That was around when we started the podcast, and so I just listened to those songs a lot, I
mhm.
think.
Yeah. I like all of their songs. I We should probably do some research on into who they are because the songs that I do know, straight bops.
Yeah, fully.
My top songs were 1, "Stupid Idiot" by Hoshi Woozie,
Love.
2, "Python", 3, "Earthquake" by Jisoo, 4, "96ers" by Hoshi Woozie, and then 5, "1999" by Mark. Um,
Perfect.
so I love all of these songs. I will say "Earthquake", which is funny, it's my number 3. I do remember having an obsession with that song when it came out, and I listened to it on repeat for, like, a couple weeks, and then never again. So, I think it's funny
You
that it's
wore it
in.
out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and now I'm, like, kind of annoyed when I hear it. It's just, I think I listened to it too much, but it's just
Mhm.
funny that it made the number 3 spot when I, like, binge listened to it for, like, 2
Mhm.
weeks and then never again. The rest of these I listen to all the time.
Yeah.
So that song being there is kinda funny to me.
I, um I think our artists make sense the first couple, 17 and Stray Kids, because those are the big concerts we went to this year. So I was, like, studying up and, like, really
Mhm,
preparing. Then my number 3 spot was P1 Harmony, which I've spoken about really starting to
mhm.
love them this year, and they're one of my favorite groups, so I'm glad they made it on. Obviously, was introduced to GOT7 this year, and I love them, but I was thinking today, I haven't caught up on their discography, like, I've only listened to the new album that they released, like,
Mhm.
I and I know about them and have watched content of them, but not, like, old stuff to, like, really know the whole lore,
Yeah.
um, but love them as a group, and then number 5, Boy Next Door, again, I know very minimal information about them, I've loved every song I've heard of theirs,
Mhm.
but I wouldn't say that I'm I in the fandom or anything.
Yeah. Wait, that's the one that Jaehyun is in,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know very little. I know Jaehyun 'cause I at one point, he was popping up on my feed a lot, like,
Mhm.
videos of him rapping and stuff, and I've seen a couple of their award show performances as well, and very, very talented boys, but it is funny that they are on my top 5 because I don't seek them out, and that's something we talk about is, like, there's a lot of groups that we don't seek out their music, but because they're on our playlist and the playlist
Mhm.
is always, like, shuffling or playing, like, I think I just subconsciously listen to them a lot, but I never type in, like, Boy Next Door.
Yeah. Me either.
Yeah. The Rose was my number 4, and I went and saw them in concert this year. So, actually, 17 Stray Kids, Mark, and The Rose, we saw all of them.
You saw all your top artists.
Yeah, except for Boy Next Door. So, yeah, That was fun.
That's really cool. I also just want to shout out, the song "Fall in Love Again." Love that song. Rachel and I told a funny story about that song on the podcast last year. Don't remember when that was, but, um, how she had liked that song, had sent it to me. I never responded, and so she thought I hated it, and then it became, like, my favorite song. And I love that, and that's one I really repeat a lot, and the dance, it makes me very happy.
Yeah. That dance is random as heck.
It's so random, it's hilarious. If you really watch each move, you're thinking, What are they doing?"
You know what 2025 moment I thought of the other day, just randomly?
What?
Seeing P1 Harmony in the flesh about 10 feet away from us.
It really I blocked it out because I can't dwell on it. It was amazing. It really was.
Yep.
That's our first and only up close moment with an idol.
Yeah. So serendipitous too. It was at KCON and we just walked by and the P1 Harmony boys were doing some kind of skincare, was it? Like booth type thing?
Yeah, they're at a booth doing some sort of promo.
Yeah. That was I don't even have words. That
Yeah,
was
we were speechless. Still are.
it
Still are about that experience. This was the year of Kehoe too. I mean,
Mhm.
just he's everything to me. Speaking of Kehoe, I wanted to give a shout out in kind of one of the groups I really started to love this year, 82 Major.
Yes. I was surprised that they weren't on your Wrapped.
Yeah.
Were they in your most listened to songs or anything?
No, I think I neglected them towards the end of the year, but
Mm.
I went to the 82 Major concert kind of randomly. Um, Ye-chan, who's in the group, is Kehoe's brother, and it has, such a, aura to him,
Mhm.
and beyond the group just being really fun, their songs are so good, and then we actually got to see them again at KCON, and Rachel was
Mhm.
introduced to their star power,
Very
and
talented boys.
yeah, so that was a highlight of the year too, is being introduced to them.
Yeah, they're great. I'm excited for 2026 for them since they were pretty new. They're like technically rookies, right?
I think so, I think they're like a year or something old.
Yeah. They are very talented and I'm excited for what's to come with 82 Major. I was not surprised but very pleased to see so much Hoshi Woozy on my Wrapped.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, I love that duo. They can do no wrong. They are incredible. Another one we saw at KCON.
Mhm.
Every song that they have done together is so good,
Mhm.
and I'm sorry to all the 17 duos and, kind of
Uh-huh.
collabs that they're doing. Hoshi Woozy is by far and away the best one. Like,
Oh, the best.
that duo is
I
just something else. I will revisit those songs. Those songs will be on my playlist until the day that I die. The rest of the
yeah.
17 collabs cannot be said. Not that they're not great, but Hoshi Woozy, just elite.
I mean, I think that most people would agree that that was, like, the best of the little duos so far. I mean, those
Mhm.
songs have, like, the power like, those songs are gonna live on. I feel like all the other songs that have been released are great, but aren't gonna be,
Mhm.
like, 17 staples moving forward, but those songs are gonna stand the test of time. I
They're
mean
just so good and, like, the visuals, the art museum,
Mhm.
music video, the performances, everything was just top tier. And I remember that came out pretty close to when I visited you in Guatemala
Mhm.
in
Uh-huh.
March of 2025,
Mhm.
and we had so much fun dancing to 96ers
Mhm.
and,
Mhm.
reacting to the music videos, and it was
Mhm.
just such a fun time, and that's, like, what I associate with that Hoshi Woozy
Yeah,
drop
me too.
was how fun that was to be with you in Guatemala,
Uh-huh.
like, spending time together, watching all the videos and everything, it was so fun.
Yeah, that was the best. And we're 96ers too, so we have,
Mhm.
like, a, eternal connection with them and that comeback. And I think it proves that Woozi needs to be involved in every single 17 song.
Oh, 100%.
Solo or not, like, don't
We
don't
need
be
that boy
trying to
back from the military
don't be
immediately.
trying to make songs without him, okay?
Yeah.
Like, they don't work out as well.
Yeah.
He brings something some special sauce to the table.
He has the magic, touch for sure.
Yeah, he does. Which I was gonna say 2025 was also a very sad year for us in terms of enlistments.
Oh, yeah. All of our 17 boys are in the military. Well,
That was tough.
or heading there soon.
Yeah, yeah, very, very soon. I mean, it was the year BTS returned from the military, though they didn't, like, come back, as in have a comeback. Um, but 17, our old group, began leaving us, so that will
Mhm.
forever mark the year for me.
Yeah. I know, it is crazy to think about, like, when 17 will be back. Like, if we thought that BTS was long, like, the full 17 group, like, when they will finally be back, so long from
Mhm.
now.
I know.
Like
I think this time frame, like, these couple years are specifically tough for, like, our age group because, like, NCT 127, they're in the military. Like, all the groups that are our
Mhm,
age are in and out of the military right now.
mhm.
So these couple years are a little bit tough for,
Yeah.
like, our
Little
favorite
dry.
groups. Yeah. 'Cause then, like, GOT7's a little bit older than us, and they were able to come back and do a comeback, and then Yugyeom went to the military because he's, like, the youngest one.
Yeah.
So it's like all these new groups are debuting, having so much fun, but, like, the groups that we really love and are, like, in similar age to us are
Mhm,
going through a rough patch.
mhm. I know. I am, like, still into, obviously, Stray Kids and ENHYPEN as well, and I feel like those groups are safe for a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, the rest of them they're dropping like flies, unfortunately. We can cling to Stray Kids and ENHYPEN in this dark time.
Yeah, yeah. And, like, we loved Cordis. That's another new group
Mhm.
that we really were pleased with this year.
Cordes is so cool, and they won, the rookie award, I saw.
They deserve it. I
I
mean,
know.
so cool.
They are so talented. I really like them.
Do you remember what your Spotify Wrapped listening age was?
Yes, it was 20.
Mine was 19.
Nice.
I just thought that was hilarious because everyone that was posting about it on their feeds was like, "I'm 75," or, like,
Yeah.
talking about how they're, like, old souls, like, everyone was getting in, like, the 60s, 70s, or 80s of, like,
Uh-huh.
how old they were, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm 19 because I listen to K-pop. I listen to Cordis, some of them are 17, so it's really bringing my age down."
Yeah. I know, I was pleased with my 20.
I know. I just, like, I did not see anyone else say that they were younger than 30, so I just
Yeah.
thought it was funny that
I think my mom's
we both
was,
are.
also in her 20s. I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was, like, low 20s.
Mhm.
Um, and I think it was because she listens to so much The
The
Rose
Rose.
and,
Yeah.
Woo-sung. So,
Yeah, the Rose is definitely
like,
gonna put
bringing it
her, like,
down.
mid-20s, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
And then we actually have a Spotify Wrapped for Kpop Lite, which was really fun to look at and to reflect on just how far we've come. Because, as we said, we were a brand new show, started in February of 2025. So getting to see our Wrapped for Kpop Lite was really cool. So we reached 34 countries overall, which is insane.
That's
Like,
insane to think about people in that many different countries tuning in and hearing my voice.
I know. We had, let's see, our top countries were the United States, Germany, Turkey, Australia, and Finland.
Okay.
which was very cool, very diverse. We were a top 10 show for 67 people, which is very
That's
cool.
amazing.
Mhm. We were the number 1 show for 17 people. Huge.
Wait, that's actually crazy.
I mean, my, fiancé Andrew did say that we were his top show, and he's
I
listened
mean,
to
it
approximately
was
5
my
episodes.
top show as well. But that's only 2 people. Andrew, me.
That's true. My mom probably.
Yeah.
Your mom.
Uh, yeah. Hey, but there's still a couple others, so thank you
That's true. Thanks, guys.
guys.
And then our debut season, which I guess was just everything because we've only
Mhm.
released technically 1 season, was more popular than 92% of other shows. Crazy
That
stat.
I'm actually proud of that
I
because I
know.
feel the stats show that most people give up after, like, 2 podcast episodes. So
Yeah.
we really stuck to it, and yeah, it was like a learning curve of figuring out the tech behind it all, how to even set it up and get it live on the platforms, how to edit, how to market it.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, yeah, we grew with social media, like, we did a lot.
I know. When you said that stat of, like, most podcasts only last 2 episodes, I was, like, really proud of what we've done just because it has been a lot of work. Like,
Mhm,
a lot of editing time, both, like, in the platform and on, like, social media, and it's been really fun. It's been, like, a good experience. I feel like I've learned a lot from editing, like, the podcast and, like, sound quality, everything,
mhm,
and just learning how to even talk. Like, I remember, like,
mhm.
we when we first started and probably if we go back and listen to the first couple episodes, we would just be horrified 'cause so we were,
I
like, so
can't listen.
awkward. So just, like, learning how to be natural and, like, flow conversation with you, I feel like has been
Mhm.
a huge learning curve as well.
Yeah, we did it. I mean, we should talk about it more on our 1-year anniversary, but, I am so proud of us and that we kept to it, and,
Mhm.
like the stat said, what, we're, like, in the 92% of pods, so we love to see that.
Yeah. So shout out to you listeners. Thanks for coming back and listening, and we're glad that you're here, and we're thankful.
Agreed, and like Rachel said, this takes a lot of time, and it's just, like, a passion project of ours, so for anyone to listen to it and, give us nice feedback or leave us comments or say they enjoy our show is so nice and so encouraging. And a top moment of 2025 was also meeting our first fan, okay? We cannot move on to 2026 without talking about Kim. Um,
Kim, we're gonna be talking about you until the day that we die.
literally, that was monumental for us. Kim came up to us at the 17 concert in Austin and said she recognized us and knew about us, and that was so fun. And yeah, to see what we do online and what we talk about between us move to IRL
Mhm.
was so cool.
Yeah, for sure. We also had our first K-pop album physical album and unboxing experience in 2025.
That's so true.
We've
Major.
never, purchased a K-pop album, and then my friend Maddie, very kindly for both of our birthdays, which are 1 day apart, gave us, the 17 Happy Birthday album, and we did unboxings, which was so fun, and now I feel I have a new appreciation for that aspect of the K-pop world and the
Yeah.
albums and everything. It was very fun to have that experience and the, photo card pulling.
Mhm.
Okay, I feel like I know the answer to this, but what was your favorite K-pop concert of 2025?
Hmm.
Maybe I don't
This
know the
is
answer.
tough. This is tough. Well, this might surprise you. I think my favorite concert moment was NCT 127.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
I wouldn't say KCON was my favorite, like, I think the 17 concert was my favorite, like,
Mhm.
overall, but, like, my favorite thing I saw live was NCT 127.
Yeah. Was that just because it was, like, new to you, you hadn't seen them before, or was there something specifically that
There was so
stuck with
much that
you?
culminated into it, like, obviously, we got very into them this year,
Mhm.
um, loved Mark, and he did his solo stage as well, which was insane, and that was our first time at KCON, so we didn't know how it worked,
Mhm.
so it was all very surprising. They don't tell you what artist is coming on when, so they came out on 2 separate occasions in the night, and then Mark came out,
I forgot about
and
the 2 separate occasions.
yeah, and I think it was just, like, the shock of it all and the
Yeah.
energy there, experiencing that with you was just so fun, and they came
Yeah.
out like they were Avengers,
Oh.
and we'd never been to a stage like that, like, I'm talking about the physical stage now, not like a performance stage, like, where it was 360, and there were so many neopons out there, and they just had that star power, and it was just really fun. Whereas at the 17 concert, I knew what to expect,
Mhm.
and, like, I know and love them, and I've seen them before, but I just yeah, I really thought that was so fun. Night 1 of, KCON.
I forgot about the double entrance.
Mhm.
That was so iconic. I remember, like, they came out and did, like, like, a little snippet to, like, get you excited, and then they didn't come back until, like, the very end of the night. They were the closer. And then I remember the next day we thought that Hoshi and Woozi would do the same thing, and we were, like,
Mhm.
ready for them to come out. They did not come out.
Really ruined us. It really ruined us.
No teaser with Hoshi Woozi.
No.
But yeah, that was really incredible. I know. I mean, I'm my favorite's gotta be 17 just because that whole experience was so fun. Like,
Mhm.
dressing up in the funniest outfits that we have ever done, which
Mhm.
was Salute Man and, Show Me the Money, DK's. And then just hanging out with all of our sweet carrots, our
Mhm.
favorite fandom to be a part of. That experience was just yeah, it was the best. But also, I feel like I have to shout out, obviously, NCT and seeing Hoshi and Woozi and Mark. So KCON,
Mhm.
I feel like very glad we did that,
Mhm.
and I feel like we really kind of lucked out with the lineup because we loved so many of the people
Mhm.
that performed. It was so much fun.
Yeah. I got to see P1 Harmony a couple of times and visually up close, which was
Mhm.
amazing. Yeah, I feel like as artists kept being announced for KCON this year, I was like, "Rachel, I really think we should go," and I'm glad that we did. I don't think we'll be going every year by any means, that was such a good experience, and yeah, that night 1, our first time at KCON, experiencing NCT 127 and the surprises and all of that was so fun. And then the other concert we went to was, together, sorry, other concert together was Stray Kids, and that was amazing as well. I think
Mhm.
it's just farther back, so I probably can't remember it as well. But I mean, seeing Chick Chick Boom live was feral.
Mhm.
I broke my shoe. Like there was some hilarious moments. There was a water bottle that almost decapitated us. Um, Rachel thought they were
That
sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
that, episode actually was our most listened to episode of 2025.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was because we posted about it on social media and, like,
Mhm.
the stays came out and wanted to hear what we had to say or how that happened, but that was by far and away the most listened to episode, which I thought was interesting.
That is cool. Yeah, maybe people look for Stray Kids concert content or, like, tips or concert experiences or something. Maybe that's how people found it, but, yeah, the stays are, like, a very powerful, passionate, um,
Mhm.
fandom. So,
Yeah.
love that and love that some people found that episode.
Mhm.
Let's shout out a few of our favorite, social posts of ours throughout the year.
Ooh.
I think it has to be my favorite and our most popular and most iconic was our Salute Man,
Yeah.
Silk Mini video of us dressing up for the concert. and we thought it was funny, but, like, seeing everyone love it so much, so many people in the comments are like, "Please let me be friends with you guys,
Mhm.
like, this is so iconic," and so many people tagged DK saying, "DK, you
That
need
was
to
so
see this,
sweet.
like, I want DK to see this, I'm here before DK is here." All of those comments were so fun, and, yeah, that was just an amazing moment on social media where you
Mhm.
felt very connected and supported by the fandom, which was amazing, and I do think we'll be using those clips throughout 2026 as well.
Yeah. Yep, I would agree. I loved how much the carrots showed up for that one, and I loved the people that were like, "I wanna be your guys' friend," and we're like, "Hey, we would love to be
Yeah.
your friend."
Yep.
It was fun to see them feel so connected to us, for sure.
Rachel also made a video about our supergroups that we would want to see.
Oh,
She made a rap supergroup video, and that was our other one that took off like wildfire and really got ARMY, as in BTS ARMY, riled up,
mhm.
which was extremely fun.
Yeah, how could I forget about that?
Yeah,
It
that was a
was
moment in time.
if Hybe made a super group and then some random people in different Hybe groups.
Oh, yeah, that's what
Um,
it was.
yeah, which yeah, the BTS ARMY did not like. They kept saying BTS already is a super group. We're like, yes, BTS is incredible, but that's not the definition of a super
And it was
group.
supergroup. And then so many people in the comments were backing us up, like, y'all don't understand what they're saying, though."
Like, obviously, we would never change BTS. Like, they are perfect as they are. Like, that's not what
Mhm.
we were trying to say, but ARMY didn't like what we were trying to say.
But that video, I think, got us the most followers of any video
Yeah.
this
It
year and
was
was, like,
super viral.
yeah, very widespread and connected us with the Ultimate Bias podcast. They found
Mhm.
us through there, and we made friends with them. Um, so I feel like that video was, like, a monumental one of the year too.
Yeah. I forgot that that's how yeah, we got connected with Ultimate Bias and were on their podcast and got breakfast with the people who run it
Mhm.
when we were at KCON, so that was cool. Um, just the power of, like, one video can, like, connect you with different people, and I mean, that's, like, just reflecting on social media and K-pop, like, I think we've mentioned it way back in the beginning, at least, um, how we became friends, like, we became friends over Instagram because of K-pop,
Mhm.
which is just yeah, it's just so cool, like, how K-pop can connect people and the power of social media.
Yeah, it gets a bad rap, but it can be used for good and, yeah, has brought us a lot of joy and fun, and especially in this last year. The hate is definitely overshadowed by all the connection and fun we've
Mhm,
had.
mhm.
Thank you for going down memory lane with us this episode as we kind of recap our 2025 and shared our highlights. If you were with us the whole year, thank you. If you were not and feel like you don't understand some of the things we talked about this year, you're welcome to go catch up on all of our other episodes that we released last year. We're excited for 2026. In the next episode, we're going to talk about kind of the current status of K-pop, what we've been listening to, liking, learning, and kind of what we hope to do this year or hope to see in the
Mhm.
landscape of K-pop.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, and thanks for following along. If you are a longtime listener of Kpop Lite, we're so thankful for you, and we had so much fun in 2025 and are super excited for what's next in 2026. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay by our side. And remember,
Fangirl
fangirl responsibly.
responsibly. Bye. See you next
Bye.
time.